They found her just before dawn, deep inside a forest that rarely saw human footprints, a place where even sound seemed afraid to exist. The fire had already gone cold, but the smell remained heavy and unnatural, clinging to the air like a warning. What lay on the ground was once a woman, but now it was impossible to tell who she had been. Her body was burned almost completely, skin reduced to blackened fragments, facial features erased beyond recognition. There were no documents, no jewelry, no phone, nothing that could suggest a name or a past. She was cataloged as Jane Doe, but the title felt empty, meaningless, as if even that small identity didn't belong to her. The medical examiner would later confirm that the burns were deliberate, carefully controlled, and fueled by accelerants. This was not an accident, not a crime of passion, and not the work of someone else. She had chosen this end herself. She had prepared for it. Her fingerprints were useless, her teeth altered beyond dental recognition, her DNA absent from every database. It was as if she had never existed. Detectives struggled to understand how a person could erase themselves so completely, because hiding from the law was one thing, but hiding from existence itself was something far darker. As the investigation continued, the details grew more unsettling. Every label had been removed from her clothing, seams carefully cut where brand tags would normally be. The fabric itself was generic, almost handmade, chosen to leave no trace. Among the ashes, investigators recovered strange items that made no sense together. A partially burned train ticket without a destination, a foreign coin from a country that no longer existed, and a small metal key that fit nothing they could find. Each object felt intentional, like pieces of a puzzle meant never to be solved. Weeks passed with no leads until a motel clerk in another state recognized a woman from a reconstructed image. She had stayed for one night only, paid in cash, used a fake name, and left before sunrise. Surveillance footage showed her moving cautiously, always alert, as if expecting someone to appear at any moment. Over time, more sightings surfaced across multiple states. Different names, different hairstyles, even different accents, yet always the same eyes, tired, sharp, and haunted. She carried no luggage, formed no connections, and never stayed long enough to be remembered. In one motel room, investigators found something she had left behind, hidden behind a loose bathroom panel. A folded note, and signed an undated reading, "If they find me, I am already dead. If they don't, I will make sure they never do. Some truths cannot be buried, so I will." That note changed the entire case. This was not someone running from criminals or law enforcement. This was someone containing something. Theories poured in: espionage, witness protection, cult involvement, illegal experimentation, but none explained the extreme precision of her actions. Then an analyst uncovered a disturbing pattern buried in old archives. Multiple unidentified women over several decades, found burned, nameless, and erased in similar ways. Their cases were never officially connected, but the similarities were impossible to ignore. Each woman had vanished shortly after being questioned by government agencies for reasons that were classified and sealed. Detective Ethan Cross, who had been assigned to the case, received an anonymous envelope one night containing a flash drive with no return address. Inside were encrypted files, except for one folder labeled with a single word: Istil. The contents were chilling: surveillance reports, psychological evaluations, and heavily redacted transcripts. One name appeared repeatedly, crossed out so violently that the paper beneath had torn. According to the documents, the woman had been part of a classified program designed not for espionage, but for invisibility. Subjects were trained to exist without leaving traces.